Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Scott again. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't been on the channel before. I do videos to help other expats, whether you're coming to Spain or whether you're already here. Today's one is about exchanging your UK license. Okay, there's a lot of people doing it, but they're not really showing you. Okay, and it also doesn't address some of the issues that you can come across and the frustration. So, as always with these videos, it's there to avoid that frustration. So don't forget to subscribe, look at the description, the links in the subscription to the other videos. They're all there to help you. So first of all, to exchange your driving license, you have to do it within the first 6 months of you, and this is a very key point, registering as somebody who's going to stay in Spain. If you haven't registered yet, don't worry about it, okay? The 6 month clock starts from the time you register. So El Padron, you go to the community hall, you've decided you want to stay in Spain or you are staying in Spain. You register for El Padron, they'll give you a certificate, okay? You fill out a form, usually have it within a day or two. You'll need some documentation, tenancy agreement or your purchase agreement, your ARAS or whatever you have for buying a house. And once you've got El Padron, okay, you can apply for your driving license, but the best way to do it is to do it online, okay? And the way you do that is you go to the DGT.es website, all right? And then to look for exchange of license. Now, what I would say is before you do that, you can't do that online unless you also have a digital certificate. Again, go to your town hall whilst you're there getting El Padron, or once you've got your El Padron and say, I want a digital certificate, give them over the necessary requirements. You need your passport again, tenancy, etc., etc. Your email address. They will then send you your certificate on email. You then download it on your computer, depending on the computer you have. If you're in doubt when you're doing anything in Spain, and I've said this about when I have a video about AI, use ChatGPT, okay? It'll explain it all anyway. Once you've got your digital certificate, and again, that's on one of my other videos, check that out, and I'll go into a bit more in depth on that one. You can then apply for your driving license exchange online instead of having to traipse into the office. And that goes for 90% of things you need to do, tax office, whatever it may be. You can do most of it online and start processes without having to keep traipsing back and forward and going through that bureaucracy hell which exists in Spain. So this is key now. Before you apply, okay, once you get to the section, and I'm showing you that now, which is to start the process. There is something here that says this procedure applies to the UK, etc., etc. It's €28.87. Before completing this application, you must make sure to go to the driver recognition centre where you must obtain basically a medical. Okay. Now, what you need to do to get a medical. You don't go to a hospital. Again, people have done this, they're getting frustrated. No one tells you this. You need to go to a centro de reconocimiento de conductores, okay? Which is basically, I'm showing you one that I'm going to go to, Clínica Santa Felisa in Granada. It's basically a mini hospital that takes away stress from the main hospital. So it's like a minor hospital, all right? Don't just pop down to your local hospital and ask to get a medical for your driving license exchange. They're not going to do it for you, okay? So you must go to, and I'll show you one more time, this here, Centro de Reconocimiento de Conductores. My Spanish is not good, I'm still learning, okay? Poco poco, slowly, slowly. So once you've done that, you can then go on the DGT website, okay? You can log in, okay? And then it'll come, once you've logged in, and it'll ask you if you want to do it with digital certificate. You click yes. You've already downloaded your digital certificate. It'll then take you to this page, which is yours, and then you can go into driving licenses and, you know, exchange of permits, because they call it a permit, and away you go. Okay, you can then start the process. Now, a caveat: if you are like me, somebody who has HGV licenses, Class 1, Class 2, CPC. I got mine in the military, haven't used it for years, don't intend on keeping it. I'd like to have kept it, but look, I don't need it at this stage in my life, so it's by far easier to say, listen, I just want to exchange the basic one, okay? If you do have a CPC or Class 1, then unfortunately there's more hassle, more tests, more expense, and you'll just have to look that up yourself. Again, I keep recommending it, use ChatGPT. Do not use a guest store for this. It's people that use guest stores get charged 100, 200 plus euros, and a lot of these guest stores aren't licensed. You don't need a guest store for 90% of stuff you do. If you've got ChatGPT and a downloaded digital certificate, okay, which only requires you to go to the town hall to get one, then, and you don't even have to go to your own town hall. If yours is busy, or the person in my case, my local one was away on holiday, I just went to another village and they gave me it. So, it's not rocket science. And that's pretty much the process, okay? I'm going to go for my medical this afternoon at 5 p.m. And then if there's any update, I'll do a part 2, but pretty much that's it, okay? So you've got most of the key information. If you look at the videos in our other videos, do urge you to subscribe. Look at the other videos based on, there's a lot of shorts about our dogs and rescue dogs and stuff like that, but most of it is about issues like we've had with estate agents and tradesmen, stuff like that will help you, okay? So do check them out, subscribe to the video, and guys, hope it helps. Thanks very much for listening.